The book, The 5 People You Meet in Heaven, starts at Ruby Pier, an amusement park where Eddie, an elderly maintenance worker, spends his final moments. The familiar sounds of laughter and joy at the park contrast with Eddie's internal despair as he reflects on his life. On his 83rd birthday, Eddie dies in an accident while trying to save a young girl from a falling ride. Eddie's journey in the afterlife begins in a dreamlike version of Ruby Pier, where he meets the first of 5 people who explain the significance of his life. The Blue Man, a former carnival worker, teaches Eddie that all lives are interconnected and that Eddie's actions had unintended consequences. This lesson, set in the surreal atmosphere of a deserted amusement park, reveals the ripple effects of seemingly small actions. In the second stage of his afterlife, Eddie finds himself on a battlefield, reliving his time as a soldier in World War II. Here he meets his former war captain, who sacrificed his own life to save Eddie and others. The war-torn landscape reflects the trauma that has haunted Eddie for decades. Through the captain, Eddie learns about the importance of sacrifice and the invisible bonds that tie people together. Next, Eddie is transported to a brightly lit, festive wedding celebration where he meets Ruby, the woman after whom Ruby Pier was named. Ruby helps Eddie confront his unresolved anger toward his father, offering him a chance for forgiveness. The vibrant wedding scene symbolizes the healing that can come from letting go of past grievances. In the fourth stage, Eddie reunites with Marguerite, the love of his life, in a tranquil, heavenly setting filled with the warmth and tenderness of their shared memories. Marguerite teaches Eddie that love endures beyond death, even when relationships are cut short by tragedy. Their reunion is bittersweet, as Eddie must come to terms with his regrets. The final person Eddie meets is Tayla, a young girl whose death he inadvertently caused during the war. The scene takes place by a peaceful river, where Tala absolves Eddie of his guilt, showing him that his life had meaning. The story concludes with Eddie realizing that his life, though seemingly ordinary, had a profound impact on others.